How can you detect algorithmic bias? Imagine you're using a new app or website and wonder if it treats everyone fairly. Behind the scenes, algorithms make decisions that can sometimes be unfair. Detecting this bias is like being a detective, looking for clues that show unfair treatment. The first step is to analyze the data going into the system and the results it gives back. If certain groups, like different races or genders, are getting different outcomes, that might be a sign of bias. Next, you can use fairness metrics. These are numbers that tell us if the system is treating groups equally. For example, statistical parity checks if everyone has the same chance of a positive result. Equal opportunity looks at whether true positive rates are the same across groups. These numbers help us see if the algorithm favors one group over another. Visual tools are also helpful. Confusion matrices and receiver operating characteristic curves show how well the system performs for different groups. If one group has many false positives or false negatives, that could mean bias is present. It's like a report card that highlights where the system might be unfair. Another way is to check which features influence the decisions most. If the system relies heavily on sensitive attributes like race or gender, or their proxies like zip codes or names, that might be a red flag. It's important to see if these attributes are unfairly swaying outcomes. Specialized bias detection tools can help spot hidden biases. These tools cluster data into subgroups and test if the system behaves differently for each. Regular audits, including testing with different data and gathering user feedback, are also key. They help catch biases that numbers alone might miss. Considering intersectionality is important too. Bias might not show up when looking at one attribute alone. For example, a system might be unfair to darker-skinned women because it combines race and gender bias. Recognizing these overlaps helps create fairer systems. Getting feedback from users and stakeholders is another step. People affected by the system can point out unfair patterns that data might not reveal. Detecting bias is challenging because many AI models are complex and not transparent. They can hide how decisions are made, making bias harder to find. Bias can also be subtle, caused by interactions between different variables. In the world of artificial intelligence like ChatGPT, and productivity plugins, spotting bias is essential. Language models should avoid biased language or stereotypes, and image tools should prevent biased representations. Monitoring these systems regularly helps ensure they treat everyone fairly. Overall, finding bias involves a mix of analyzing data, measuring fairness, visualizing performance, and listening to users. It's a continuous process that helps make AI systems more ethical and just for all users.